From Hollywood red carpets to the historic halls of Spelman College, the journey of Zahara Marley Jolie is nothing short of extraordinary. She began life under the world's most intense spotlight as the adopted daughter of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, two of the biggest stars of their generation. But today, Zahara is rewriting her own story, stepping away from the Jolie-Pitt name, embracing her heritage, and thriving in an environment where she isn't just seen as a celebrity child, but as a young woman of strength, independence, and resilience. To truly understand how college has changed Zahara, we have to go back to the very beginning. Zahara was born in January 2005 in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, a country rich in culture and history, but also marked by poverty and hardship. She was adopted by Angelina Jolie when she was just 6 months old. From the start, Angelina made it clear that she wanted to honor Zahara's heritage. She spoke often about the importance of her daughter knowing where she came from, and Angelina even worked with Zahara's biological family to maintain a connection. This was the foundation of Zahara's life, a mix of Ethiopian roots and Hollywood privilege. Growing up in Los Angeles, Zahara's childhood was anything but ordinary. Alongside her siblings, Maddox, Pax, Shiloh, and twins Knox and Vivian, she was constantly photographed, whether at airports, premieres, or shopping trips with her mother. Angelina, often dressed in black, surrounded by her children, became an image burned into pop culture. Zahara, with her striking smile and confident posture, always stood out. But being a Jolie-Pitt child came with its challenges. The custody battles, the endless tabloids, and the scrutiny of living in a broken Hollywood family were constant backdrops. For years, Zahara's life was defined by her parents' choices until college gave her the power to make her own. In August 2022, everything changed. Zahara made the bold choice to attend Spelman College, one of the most prestigious historically black colleges and universities, HBCUs, in the United States. Founded in 1881, Spelman is more than just a school. It is a beacon of empowerment, producing generations of black women leaders, from activists and educators to politicians and entertainers. For Zahara, choosing Spelman wasn't about prestige. It was about finding a place where she could connect to her identity, her culture, and her future. Angelina Jolie, usually private about her family's milestones, couldn't hide her pride. She posted a heartfelt tribute, celebrating Zahara's decision to join what she called a very special place. This wasn't just about sending her daughter to college. It was about sending her into a community where she could grow away from the paparazzi's gaze. Once on campus, Zahara threw herself into the experience. She wasn't a celebrity kid hiding behind security guards. She was just Zahara, a student eager to belong. She attended events, made friends, and was often seen laughing and dancing alongside her peers. Videos of her at Spelman's welcome events showed a side of her the public hadn't really seen before, carefree, joyful, and completely at home. But the real transformation came when Zahara decided to pledge Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, Incorporated, in late 2023. For context, AKA is the first historically black sorority, founded in 1908 at Howard University. Its members include trailblazing women like Vice President Kamala Harris, author Toni Morrison, and actress Felicia Rashad. Joining AKA isn't just about social life. It's about service, leadership, and legacy. For Zahara to be accepted into such a sisterhood meant she had earned her place not through fame, but through dedication and merit. At her AKA induction, Zahara made headlines again. When it came time to introduce herself, she boldly said, "My name is Zahara Marley Jolie." The omission was subtle but powerful. Gone was the pit. For years, her name carried the weight of a fractured Hollywood dynasty. By dropping her father's surname, Zahara symbolically declared independence, not from family, but from the narrative others had written for her. That moment was electric. To some, it looked like a rejection of Brad Pitt, whose relationship with his children has reportedly been strained since the Jolie-Pitt divorce. To others, it was simply Zahara stepping into her truth, choosing the name and identity that felt authentic to her. Either way, it was a statement that resonated. She was no longer hiding behind a famous last name. She was becoming her own person. College has continued to shape her in ways far beyond the headlines. As an AKA member, Zahara has been involved in community service, mentorship, and cultural programs. Friends and fellow students describe her as warm, approachable, and deeply committed to making a difference. She's not the Hollywood kid people expect. She's grounded, focused, and humble. Outside of campus, Zahara has been spotted embracing her independence. On breaks from school, she has been photographed at restaurants, shopping with friends, and attending events. In one memorable outing in Los Angeles, she was seen with a close friend, effortlessly stylish yet low-key, embodying the balance of someone who can live in two worlds, the public eye and private self-discovery. Angelina Jolie, meanwhile, has been her biggest supporter. She has attended Spelman events, cheered alongside other parents, and praised her daughter's journey. For Angelina, who has spent years protecting her children from the glare of Hollywood, watching Zahara thrive in such a nurturing, empowering environment must feel like a triumph. And Zahara's story is inspiring her siblings too. Maddox, who studies in South Korea, set the tone for independence. PAX, Shiloh, Knox, and Vivian are each carving out their own paths. But Zahara's choice to attend an HBCU and pledge a historic sorority stands as one of the most defining moves by any of the Jolie children so far. So what does all this mean? Zahara's college experience has changed her in every way. It has given her freedom from the Hollywood bubble. It has allowed her to embrace her Ethiopian heritage in a meaningful way. It has given her the courage to step away from her father's name. And most importantly, it has allowed her to become more than Angelina Jolie's daughter. She is now Zahara Marley Jolie, an empowered young woman, a proud Spelman student, an Alpha Kappa Alpha sister, and someone who is shaping her own legacy. Her journey proves that even under the brightest spotlight, true growth happens when you find your own voice. College didn't just change Zahara, it revealed her. And as she continues her studies and steps into adulthood, the world is beginning to see her not as part of a Hollywood dynasty, but as a force of her own. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.